if you have small wrists like I do, then finding a watch. What's my wrist size? Let me tell you right now. I think it's I want to say 7 inches. Yep, I'll show you if I can. It's under 7 inches. Okay, so it's pretty thin. So not all watches look correct on my wrist. For example, diesel watches, they're super beautiful. They're inexpensive. They're made well, but oh, they're and super thick watches, right? I try to stay under 12 millimeters. Okay, now for example, this watch here, what I'm gonna say this is either 12 or 13 millimeters. Let me see. And it has a and the yeah, okay, so I was correct. And the funny thing is, it would be even less, but it has that oval type of shape. So it's not like a square watch. Like this one is square. This one is more of an oval. So even though it was like 12 something millimeters here, if it was flat from the edge, it would probably be like 11 and a half. Okay. So how does this one fit on my wrist, you ask? Let's see, I'll put it on. And also, for some reason, this is funny. Now look at how this band is pretty thick, pretty wide. Excuse me, it's pretty wide. And it's one of my favorite bands. Trying to do this. You know, I was about to say trying to do this one-handed. It's difficult. Well, unless you have 3 hands, you're not doing it. It's only going to get done one-handed. Okay. So I put it on just to show you what a decent watch. Let me take off the light so I can go zoom out a little bit more. Okay. So this fits me pretty well. What I don't like about the watch is I don't like that bulbish curve that it has on the top. Otherwise, but the strap is awesome. This is one of the nicest straps. If I sold this watch, I'd want to take this strap off, to be honest with you. Finding beautiful straps like this is not easy. And if you have a thinner wrist, you kind of want a thicker strap. Does that mean you have to have a thicker strap? No, but as you can see, it kind of almost looks manly. It looks like a warrior's cuff, you know, like armor or something. It's really cool. Okay. So that's 12, a little bit over 12 millimeters. And it's hard to find watches, men watches that are over, under 13 millimeters. This one here, I could tell you, is probably about, and I didn't measure it. I'm doing this, you know, spur of the moment, because I just got a new watch, and that's what really the point is. But let's look what a thick watch is like. This has got to be about 14, 15. 13 and a half. Okay, so not, the funny thing is, right, 13 and a half is not a huge thickness. Usually really big ones are 14 and a half, 15 millimeters. 13 and a half is not huge. And because of its shape, right, it's kind of on the bigger side. It's not the biggest, but it's bigger. To me, I mean, I like the way this watch fits. Sometimes I wear watches upside down like this, almost kind of like a bracelet. And this one is fine. This is the other one I have no idea. This is I think this is like a no-name brand. Just in case. Oh, it's Dunlop. Okay, so that's the name of a type of a tire. I don't. Oh, look, it still has the plastic on it. Look at that. It needs a battery. And this is a chronograph. Obviously, it has the 3 other dials on it. Dunlop's, they make tires. Do they also make watches, or is this a special watch? Oh, so is this supposed to be like a tire thing? A tire, you know what I'm saying, with the little things like around a tire. I don't know. Anyway, and this one is Does it show the name there? It's a Russian. This is a Russian pilot chronograph. You've ever seen this before? Okay, so that's it. I can't pronounce that. VOGT TSCHUY. And tremendous watch. They're super inexpensive for whatever reason. Is that a sapphire? If that's a sapphire crystal, I mean, that would be, I don't know. Oh, it is a sapphire crystal. I can't believe that that you get sapphire crystals with these watches. That's unbelievable. I got this one used in tremendous shape. It's one of my favorite watches. The glow, the fluorescent, everything about it I like. It's a tremendous watch, and look how wide the bracelet is. Tremendous watch. Okay, so now we've looked at two watches. One that is kind of has a smaller type of a case, and the other one that has a bigger type of a case. Both fit well on a smaller wrist, in my opinion. Now we got a metal one. They're both stainless steel. One has a leather strap. The other one has a stainless steel strap. Now this one, I wanted an outdoorsy type of everyday casual type of a watch. They have a special name for it. I think of it. So, military, like a military type watch. So I said, let me order. I saw this one, and again, it's very difficult for me to find watches that. Oh boy, sorry about that, but what a packing! Look how they pack this. Like you almost have to break it to get it out. It's wow. Okay, all right. Anyway, I'm not crazy about the packing, but I guess it keeps it in there secure. All right, the name of this watch is Bertucci Field Watch. That's what I was thinking of. Ultimate Field Watch. All right, I don't know about that. Now, I think this is the NATO strap. Now, not all straps that go in the back like this, I believe, are called NATO straps. I think there's more than one type of individual, single type of complete nylon strap. All right, but the point is, how does this fit? How does it look? Now you can tell right now. Remember, this is going to add some extra width, thickness to the case, but you can see already the case is very thin. It's probably like 11 millimeters. So maybe with the strap, it's a little bit more. How much is it with the strap? Yeah, 12.5 millimeters. So that's not bad at all. And at some point, you don't want to go too thin because it looks kind of like childish. You know what I mean? If you go too thin on it, it looks a little childish, maybe even a little feminine. You know, so I felt like in the videos that I watched that this would have been a very good watch for my wrist, and we're gonna find out right now. Okay, so I have to put it on. And again, I have to do it off camera. So watch straps are pretty expensive. So if I'm gonna buy a watch, I really want it to come with the strap that I want, unless there's some special reason that I'm just in love with the watch, and then I'm gonna change the strap maybe on my own, or the bracelet, whatever you want to call it, at some future time. Obviously, I have it upside down, didn't even realize it. Now, fits good, fits great. I like it. I like the green. Now I have to say, the only thing that I did notice from this direction, I think it looks good, and I will wear this. I like the way it fits my wrist. Everything about it is fine. I know that some NATO watches, this part here, where is it at? No, one of these, this here, you can You can flip it over and fold it, but I mean, there's really not enough for me to do that. That's pretty much where it belongs. I kind of like that you can go like this with it, and it kind of keeps it in place. I thought that was pretty cool. The one thing I have to say is because it goes underneath and it has this extra piece on the top, which I guess has something to do with it being a field watch, and because my wrist is kind of thin, is there's a little bit of space on the edges. So if that is something you have an issue with, then this will not be the watch for you. Now, will it start to will it get a little tighter, a little bit more fitted? Because I could feel it's a little tough. It's a little stiff is the word I'm looking for. It's a little stiff. So will this like kind of start to go like that on my wrist after a while? Maybe. Let me turn it around so it looks the way it's supposed to. Give me a second. All right, so now I got it on the way it's supposed to be. Now, did turning it around make it any different? Visually, maybe, right? Seeing the watch the way it's supposed to be. Now, again, my wrist is kind of bony, and for some reason, you have to wear these straps a little tighter, right? I don't know if it's because it's nylon, you know what I mean? Like, I could tell it's, if you leave it loose, it's gonna look stupid. It's not like it's not like this watch where it has all these pieces that move like this. So if it's a little bigger, it kind of hangs like a bracelet. Yes, I know, before I get the comment, you're not supposed to wear a watch like jewelry. I understand that. I wear them a little bit loose. I like them to be like a little bracelet-y. But on and this one here, look how soft this leather is. I'm telling you, man, this is it feels like Italian leather. I kid you not, like one of those expensive leather jackets. It's tremendous. I have to take that off before I sell it. This one here, this nylon is super stiff. Now, is it gonna soften out after a while? I don't know, but it's tight. I mean, it's stiff. It's stiff around my wrist, and I have a bony wrist. Okay, that's the point of this video. Is like, if you have a thinner wrist, you probably have a bony wrist, and how does certain watches feel? And this is the watch that I got, and it's a field watch, a military type watch. So believe it or not, what I did do, so this first of all, I like the colors. I love this like a drab green with the black around it, and then the hands, the fluorescent hands, and they match the bracelet great. But guess what I did? Now, I don't know if you're gonna agree with this, and it's the first time I'm looking at them together. I picked up, look how long it is though. It's different. Insert joke there. All right, let me just open this up. Okay, so it'll come out. So I picked up, and I guess this is more like a Nato watch that has the double. This one does not double up like this one does. So I don't know how this is gonna work. I guess it goes in. Can I do this now? All right, you know what? Let me just do it now. I'll do it on screen so you can see. I have no idea if this is going to work. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to show you it. Now, the funny thing is, I put this separate, right? Because I thought it would go nice with this. Am I correct? I think it does. So I bought another watch strap because I thought it would go nice with this watch, and I think it does. I like the military camo, gray camo, and oh, let me tell you, this is so stiff. This nylon strap that it comes with, super strict. I gotta be honest with you, I don't like the strap it comes with. This is soft. I guess this would be like an aftermarket strap. Okay, now is this gonna come off? Oh, it has these little bumps there. I don't know what they're for. I guess it's something to keep them in place. But anyway, I've never done this. I've seen videos on them changing the strap on this specific watch, but I do not know if this is going to work or not. So do not. All right, see, brand new. It has the stuff on it. They do make fake one of these watches, so you have to be careful. There's something about the letters and the serial number. Okay, so let's put this very much so. The watch the strap it comes with versus the aftermarket I just bought, and look how much thicker this one is. And I'm telling you, I'm not crazy about this. I love the color. I'm not crazy about the strap. All right, let's put this on. I'm hoping that this takes care of it, but I got to be honest with you. I don't know about this whole double thing, but it's so thin. It's not that. Look at this. If you look how thick this is, doubled, right? And now look at the one it comes with, that's single. The portion that's doubled is about the same size. It might even be a little thinner, I'll be honest with you, than the strap it came with. Okay, so let's go back out. Is that it? Is it gonna move around though? Hold on, am I doing something wrong? Let me look. All right, so I'm gonna do the rest on camera, just so you can see. So the strap, by the way, if you're wondering, the strap is 22 millimeters. Right, that's the strap that it comes with, and I did the research on it to find out what the strap is before I bought it. I think the strap was like $15 or $17 or something like that, or $20 after tax, something like that. All right, so here, all right, so far, now you can see the space there. Again, it might be the design of the watch. Oh, but this one feels like butter compared. This thing, I do not like the strap. That's all there is to it. All right, so now I know there's a special way to do it. Can I make it a little tighter? See, this is why I do not like tight watches. All right, so I went to the next one, the next hole. All right, let's see. And look how big that square is there. So I guess that's where you're supposed to double it up. Okay. Okay, and I guess this is where you double it, right? If I remember correctly. I watched a video on how to do the NATO strap. So usually I do penny roll hunting. If anyone's interested in penny roll hunting and you're here for the and I think that's how they do it, sticking up like that. I am not crazy about that at all. Oh, can you fold it back in again? Let me pause. I'm gonna pause it for a second just so I don't knock this camera over. Okay, so this is the end result. Now, did I do the NATO strap correct? Let me tell you something. I watched them do this on YouTube, and I was like, I wasn't crazy about it. I bought it anyway. First of all, the difference in strap material is night and day. This thing is like wearing handcuffs. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. I'm thinking about, and well, I'm not going to go into my personal history, but that's what it reminded me of, wearing handcuffs. So I watched the YouTube videos. I did not like how they did it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. I'm not going to even show you yet how I did this NATO strap, but I'm pretty impressed. Stay tuned. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to do it on screen. I want you to see how I did this, because I feel like the way it looks is better than how it looked from the other YouTubers. With they had the thing sticking. I didn't like it at all, but I still bought it, which is maybe says something about my IQ, but whatever. I did it anyway. Okay, so we're going to do this together. The NATO strap, I got it on. I got it on where I feel it's correct for my wrist. Do I need to zoom in just a bit? All right, I zoomed in a bit. I can put the light on too now. Okay, right? Got the NATO strap on. It feels relatively comfortable right here. I'm okay with where it's at. I don't think I need to. It's tight. So I'm wearing this one tighter than I would normally wear a watch. And I think that's because of this extra space that is on my wrist, right? Because of the watch, how it and just the way this watch, these field watches, I guess, are made, that there's like a little extra space there for the watch band, I guess. I don't know. I'm not crazy about it, but if this is my first field watch that I've ever had, and my first time putting a NATO band on a watch. Okay, so now we have that, right? Okay. Let's put it in. And this is where I was concerned. I was like, oh man, look how long this thing is. It's kind of stupid looking. All right, now this is off to the side, right? This is still in the correct position. The watch is in the correct position. And this is on the side of the wrist. It's on the side of the wrist. Okay, so now we got that through, right? Now watch this. We're gonna bend it back through. And it's gonna go back through both holes. Okay. Now, because of the thickness of it, it kind of stops from coming back out, right? I mean, maybe if you pull real hard, it'll come through, but I didn't. All right, so how does it look now? All right, it looks stupid. Okay, very good. That's not what we want. We don't want a stupid looking watch. Now, so what are we going to do with this? Now I'm turning my wrist around so we can see the other side. What happens if we fold it back in? All right, I don't want to lose the length. Okay. All right, I want this to stay nice and tight on both ends. So I'm pulling it here so that I don't want this to go too far out, you know, because then it's going to look like this weird piece of strap on the side of my hand. Okay, now the question is, will it go through the strap again? If not, it's going to be sticking out like that, which looks dumb. I'm hoping it goes through the strap again, a third time. Because if not, then it's not what I want. And I'm doing this one-handed, right? So anybody could do this. One-handed, first time ever. Okay. And there it goes. It went through the strap again. Can I make it a little tighter? A little bit, yes. And let me tell you, that looks cool. That, my friend, looks cool. And I have to be honest, however they did it, and I'll be honest with you, I don't care if this is not correct. The way I seen them do it, if I remember correctly, my memory serves me, I was not impressed with how the person did their NATO. Let me see, I can't twist it. The watch is on, it fits me perfectly. Yeah, I could do it like that. So that is what you want. I think that's going to be I guess I could twist it just a drop. That's going to be our thumbnail. Okay, so thin wrist, military watch, field watch, Bertucci, changed the NATO strap. Well, this, I guess, I don't know if this is considered a NATO strap. I do not like the super strong. I mean, it's a great solid strap, but I do not, I don't even know this is on now. This material, where did I get this from? I got it from eBay. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to look it up. I think all I did was type in gray camo and gray camo NATO strap, and there's not many of them. And I paid like $20 shipped, something like that. And this is what it came in. It came in a little plastic. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. This is definitely something I would wear. Let me tell you, if I put on a watch and I don't like it, either it goes back, I return it, or it goes into my my case of watches, and it sits there in watch purgatory, you know. But this one, like this watch here, I don't like it. I love the leather band, but I do not like this watch, so I don't wear it. I'm probably going to take off the straps because they're awesome. And I guess that means 24 millimeters. So you can tell how wide it is. These are, and remember, 22 millimeters for this watch, 22. Okay. Take care. God bless. If you've never seen a penny roll hunt, check out my other videos. I think I do it a little bit different than some other channels, but I really wanted to, finding watches, if you have a thin wrist, you know, and you came here because of that, you know the challenges of finding the watch that looks right. This looks right. I can go outside like this, and I like the matching. I think it matches perfect. It's funny that the dial looked green when I had this on. But look, when I took it now, it looks more like it looks like it matches the camo much better. It's funny how when you put another color next to something, your eye kind of changes the color of the thing that's next to it. But not, but it matches the camo strap matches. All right. Anyway, please click like and subscribe.